Hey beautiful souls, welcome into Starlight, Starbright, Oracle and Tarot. I hope you're all well and wishing you love, light and good fortune to you and your loved ones today and every day. And for people to know and understand that this is a divinely protected space and any dark energy will be sent back to sender. We'll start with the tea leaves. Yep, that one wants to come out, good. One more, don't want too many. Oh, there we go, the spear, the Ace of Swords. Okay, the first one was kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So this weekend you need to plan ahead a little bit. Expect the unexpected. There could be some quarrels or troubles around you. This is Australia as well. The kangaroo, maybe the kangaroo has something to do with you. People think kangaroos are beautiful friendly creatures, and like we have kangaroo parks and you know you can get very close to them and they won't hurt you, but if they decide to grab you they can rip your guts out. So there could be somebody around you who seems kind of benign or innocent, but they could rip your guts out. Is what I'm getting here too. But there's a joey in the pouch, so this is like a mother and a joey, mother and son, something like that. But yeah, some unsettled times, so you're needing to plan ahead this weekend. Also here in Australia it's a long weekend, so be careful speeding on the roads because it's double demerits for those if Australians are listening. And spear, heartache over what you no longer have. So there's some kind of heartache here. You feel speared. It's an Ace of Swords, but it's a trident really. It's like the devil. The devil's in this. Devil's in the details. But heartache over what you no longer have. You know, that's a strong lesson for all of us. We need to let go of the past. We can't keep letting our past define us. We have to walk a new path and release the difficulties of if you're going through difficulties with people, if you have some regrets, well, what has been done is done. So today and this weekend you need to make the most of your life. What can you learn from this experience and how to do it better next time? There's no right or wrong. Okay, it's all for growth. So tell me more about this. I'm going to use these. So unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Who are these people and what are you expecting from them? Oh God, straight out, family. So there's issues around family. There's 3 children here, one on the way possibly, or maybe, yeah, so there's three children here. One with very curly hair. There's 2 girls and a boy. So you, and there's a, looks like a little boy in the crib. So yeah, so this could be to do with family, something unsettling, needing to make plans. 2s are about partnerships and family. So who are these people? They're your family. Who are these people? What else this weekend? So there's family. Who else? What else? We've got the vast universe. And we have decrease. So there could be issues to do with your wealth or cycles, but I think with these 3 cards, the vast universe and a decrease, and then there's family, it's like you're it's like they're depleting you of your energy in some way, or it's decreasing in a way that you're not hearing from them as much, or yeah, that kind of thing. You could also be being devalued by these people. They could, you know, you're going through a bit of a desert. I don't actually know at all. I'm like blank. So hang on, which is unusual. Spear, let's have a look. Heartache over what you no longer have. Something's decreasing. It's part of a, look, it's part of a universal plan. Whatever's happening, there is a plan, But in the material world, in the 3D world, you feel like you're losing. You feel like maybe your friendship circles are getting smaller. It could be even empty nesting, you know, where there's a decrease in the number of people living in your home. You know, your kids, in this vast universe of spirit, your family and people that you love, they need to explore their own universe. They need to explore, have their own experiences separate from you. Maybe you feel like you're being pushed away or pushed out, and this is unsettling. So Spear, this weekend. Professional assistance here. There could be something to do with family planning here. There could be something with somebody needing professional assistance in some way. Perhaps therapy of some kind is needed this weekend. What therapy? Social therapy. Playing it safe in reverse. So taking a bit of a risk. Your intentions. Be careful of your intentions, but also taking a bit of a risk to put yourself out into the vast universe. What's going on this week? Sorry. Intuition and manifestation. So trust your intuition as well, and you'll be surprised what you can manifest. Again, we have like a big universe here. We have the earth here. Spirit's wanting you to take a bit of a risk. You can't kind of be always looking to your family, this kangaroo, you know, maybe you're a bit nostalgic about when they were little, you know, and how easy it was and what a wonderful parent you were, or maybe there's regrets with parenting. And heartache over what you no longer have. So, yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia here this weekend. This feels very lonely. And, you know, we can be alone, but you need to be able to be alone without it affecting you or without you feeling lonely. So, you know, focusing on yourself, focusing on your projects. The problem is when you've put all of your energy into a family is that you feel at a loss to know what to do with yourself, because, you know, a lot of parents, especially doting parents, their whole life is their family and putting themselves last. So you kind of lose yourself in the vast universe of this family. So there's loss here with decrease and fall. Yeah, there's something valuable that's slipping through your fingers. You just feel like it's all slipping through your fingers. Okay, let's have a look. Unsettled times, family, vast universe. Please clarify. Thank you, Spirit. The Fool. So we have Fool energy here. Carefree, childish, naive kind of behavior. Perhaps you were a friend to your children. You know, we have parents who are more like friends and playmates than they are parents. That doesn't mean you're not setting boundaries and disciplining, but you're more likely to be communicative. You're more likely to find innovative, like Fool, innovative ways of teaching your children that, you know, like conflict management through communication and things like that. But yeah, maybe you feel like they're your soul crew, your soul tribe, and you're kind of a little bit lost without them. It's almost like you were wishing, maybe you were an only child with the Fool here. Maybe you were an only child and, you know, you kind of have a very close relationship with your kids, and you know, now they're maybe growing into adults, and maybe they are adults, and you're kind of feeling left out because they're getting on with their own life. But yeah, but then that's what being an adult is to grow up and realize that your kids have a whole life of their own, a whole universe of their own. They could be treating you like you're a bit of a fool, not taking you seriously. Maybe you've taken some risks that they don't approve of, or maybe vice versa. But the Fool behavior is kind of taking a trip, journeying. Maybe you visit them. But yeah, it's like your whole universe is your kids, and this needs to shift. And you may be getting pushed away from this. It may look like they're pushing you away, or you just don't have the same relationship with them that you did, and this is creating difficulties within you. So this weekend, it's all about family, because the long weekend here in Australia, you know, families visit one another and things like that. But you need to you need to focus on yourself and find joy. You know, you need to take a trip on your own. Perhaps you went on a lot of trips with your kids. Maybe you took them on camping trips. Maybe you went, you know, lots of holidays with them. And now you're finding that they're just getting on with their own lives. So what's this decrease in vast universe? Oh, the sun in reverse. So yeah, not feeling very optimistic. There's a bit of sadness. There could be a bit of stormy weather, literally like weather. It's like you're going through a bit of a drought as well. Like with this decrease, you know, it's like water's running out. You could be going through a bit of a drought period where things are drying up for you, or you know, your opportunities aren't the same as when you were young. Maybe that's the other thing as well. Maybe you're even a teacher with the kids here with professional assistants, or a child psychologist, or something like that. But you feel like opportunities are drying up. You're feeling less than optimistic this weekend. Joy is just dissipating. There could also be a loss of a child here. Blessings to you. So, heartache over what you no longer have. You know, maybe you have put everything into your kids and you've lost your career. And then we have the Emperor here. You could find yourself on your own. You're a widow. But an Emperor is here. You know, the Emperor is the ultimate power. There could be something to do with real estate here as well. Perhaps they've moved away or you've moved away. There could be distance here between you with the playing it safe, you know, sitting in a white picket fence garden, but again alone. Yeah. Feeling disappointed that you're not getting the attention that you want or need, possibly. Oh yeah, Five of Cups, disappointment, crying over spilled milk. But then with the Sun card, it could be more that someone in your family is upset. Oh yeah, Eight of Cups, you walked away. You know, maybe you had to move away because, you know, you had to go and find new opportunities. The Hierophant here as well. Education again. You could have moved, like live in an old style home. Traditional, something's traditional here. The Hierophant as well is, you know, following a traditional path. They could be wanting you to be more traditional. You're the Fool. Perhaps you had a partner that was more traditional. You could actually end up meeting somebody who's more traditional than you. You are kind of like forever youthful kind of person. So what's the Eight of Cups moving? Trust your intuition as well. Two of Swords. Yeah, you need to question something, or you're just not seeing something coming with the Two of Swords. You're kind of stuck, or they're stuck. Somebody doesn't know how to respond or reply to you. So who are these people? Well, it's some kind of family situation. Could even be people from your working environment as well. What's this Five of Cups regret? And we got the Magician. So you might be going to see a show. Be careful not to drink too much and say too much. You could, with Magician here, you could be going to a show, or somebody has somebody's very skilled, very talented. We have the Chariot, which is travel, having victory at the end of a long journey. Oh yeah, and Five of Wands, you have conflict. It could last a year, actually, until you get a reply. Yeah, maybe somebody was a little bit harsh. Yeah, there's definitely been some disruptive energy here, that's for sure. So what do we want to say about all of this? I think all you can do is wait, be patient. This is a repeat message in a couple of my readings. Indigo. The person you are inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. So somebody's very sensitive. Again, there's more children in this card. There's a unicorn. There's a full moon. I mean, this full moon in Libra is all about justice. It's all about finding balance. It's all about revealing the truth. And sometimes we can push how we feel. Like if people aren't really valuing you, if you're not being treated the way that you would like to be treated, and vice versa, you know, if you feel like you're harboring resentment or anger towards someone, you're going to end up saying it to them. This is the time we're living in, and this is Libra. And also if you have Jupiter returning, or is it Saturn returns in your chart, you know, that's even more so. So you can't kind of let things, like you can't suppress anything and let it boil up, because that's when we say things we don't really mean. That's when we say things in ways that we could have delivered it better. But the truth is being told. So the truth of something, somebody here is highly sensitive, a natural born leader. They're going to be very successful, or are very successful, or there's somebody very successful who's interested in you, and they could see you as very playful. And they might have children, or they work with children in some way. You are a powerful light worker, and this is again intuition and manifestation. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. So I think what's happening is that you are very powerful. You're very spiritual. You're very, you know, you're a very loving and kind person. But maybe sometimes you don't always project that. Like, you know, we all get angry, don't we? So there could be people around you who want to reduce that. They want to decrease your power. They don't want... Batteries went flat again. Yeah, they may be even a little bit afraid of your power, as far as your spiritual light working power goes, your light magic power. So, or it's like they don't want you to have any power over them. It's like they want to recreate themselves in a way that they're not kind of being reduced to children either, is what I'm getting. So this is all very confusing kind of messages. What's that? I'll cut the cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear out any old attachments to fear that stem from the past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So, yeah, that's what you need to be doing this weekend. You need to, on the God box, write any worries, concerns or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called the God box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So there's a lot of letting go here. I think you have to find your own path. You have to find a path. Yeah, you have to find your own path without these people. You're going to be isolated for a bit longer. Perhaps you have met some people and you're hoping for something more. I don't think that's actually going to be the case. I think you're just going to get more of the same. Like as if you're being treated like an outcast, or you don't belong, or you're not invited, or whatever what those things are. Like you kind of, it's almost like you're being pushed out of the nest. You can't sort of find these comfortable situations anymore. Maybe you never did, but this is because it's part of your path, and you need to cut the cords from any dark energy that's been exchanged between you and other people, no matter who they are. But also this is saying that there could be a partnership coming in, and you need to be ready for this partnership. You can't repeat old patterns. So this weekend, really, you have to stop searching outside of the self. You know, we get like that, don't we? Where we just think, oh gosh, you know, I could do with a friend, or I could do with doing this or doing that, if, you know, if you're feeling a bit isolated. But, you know, is it just going to be more of the same? Because this, you know, you need to learn to let go of the past. You know, and like when we change and grow, other people find it hard to let us be different. They want to keep you in a certain vibration so that you could be at their level or beneath them. Something to think about. 2 more cards. Yeah, so we have cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. So yeah, you are very sensitive. You need to spend this weekend relaxing. Maybe go away somewhere. Maybe, you know, go somewhere quiet and just relax and enjoy yourself. Finding sanctuary. Oh my goodness. Opening to your spiritual source so that you can, you know, get in touch with the vast universe. You need to open up much more spiritually. Oh my goodness me. Lie back, rest and relax. Let the angels do all the work for you. Oh, wise leader. It's interesting, we had leadership already. You could be an indigo. You're a beacon for others. So, but because you're a light worker and a beacon, at 29 could be important to you, but because you're a beacon and a light worker, you're a target for dark forces. And people who are close to you, they know that you're insightful. They know you, that, you know, they can't escape the fact that you know the truth of them. And they're trying to shut you out of that. It's almost like they need to shut you out because they need to discover who they are. It's like you know more about them than they do about themselves. So even though there is some heartache and difficulties, but also you moving away on the journey that you're on could be causing all this in someone else or other people. They see that you're not going to be moved by their bad behavior. They see that you're, if they're, you know, really not that interested in you, or if they're not going to be good people to you, not that your expectations are too high. You're a humble person. It's not hard to please you, is what, you know, is where you need to get to. But, you know, you're just not going to deal with the dark energy no matter who it is, and they will have a rude awakening to that fact that you have a journey and that you see the bigger picture as well, that it's not just about you and them relationships, it's not about the 3D relationships, that there is an overarching lesson for all of us. You are a beacon for light for others, but you could also be a person who needs to walk away from people who don't value you in order to shock them and make them realize that they're actually losing somebody valuable out of their life. It could be a lesson for them. It is. We're all kind of learning from each other in this cycle. But it's a vast universe, and you are an important part of this as a light worker. So, yeah. So take it easy this weekend. Don't worry about who these people are and what they expect of you. It's, you know, just focus on your own growth this weekend. Love to you guys. Bye.